MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago White Sox. It's Interleague Baseball on the show. Lucas Giolito is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
3-0 now. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Giolito has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tommy Pham stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. A high fastball is in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Profar, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Here now the 2-2. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Manny Machado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
That is it. The second baseman, David Fletcher.
So stepping in, David Fletcher. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's a .375 hitter. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Fletcher carries a hitting line just over the .280 plateau. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Hit in the air to right field. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Luis Patino gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under .250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Coming to the plate now, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the second baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got that average up over 340 now. 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Pham will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Eric Hosmer, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider too high for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
So digging in now, Taylor Trammell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Hops this one up. Simmons moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Patino, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
2-1 to count. Now here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Colton Welker. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in. Fouled off. Full count. 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Austin Romine. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 2, Trent.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Grisham, just 24 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here it comes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pitch popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And a look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. So with 1 gone in the inning, here's Jurickson Profar. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
the plate now, Tommy Pham, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. This is popped up. Romine in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Ready on 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Not only do they lead the league in runs scored, but also in team batting average. Some players I talked to during batting practice told me it's all about winning every inning. They try to take that mentality into each new frame. So when one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to get them home and put numbers on the board. Clearly, that approach makes this a very dangerous offense, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Andrelton. Gomez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And it's fouled away. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Nobody out, runner on first. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Here's Jock Peterson now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Jock Peterson Peterson with a 2-run blast. Number 11 for him on the season as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
At the plate, David Fletcher.
Second baseman, David
Fouled away.
Fletcher.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
3-1. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. The 3-1.
There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Stepping up now, Eric Hosmer. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hosmer in front now, a 3-1 count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the 2nd walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
At the plate, Taylor Trammell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Trammell hits a little over the 270 mark. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. First and second here with nobody out. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And the payoff pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. In now, Francisco Mejia, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Left center, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The count now at 2-1. One run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Jurickson Profar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at his career totals, Profar is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Fernando Tatis Jr. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Three runs already home here. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Padres on top, 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, Luis Robert flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Yasmani Grandal will be next. Line drive to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Colton Welker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And this throw gets away from him.
The first baseman, number 7.
Ready now for the White Sox. Austin Romine looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Here's the 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Still a 3-2 ball game. Alex Wood, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 57, Alex Wood.
Ready now, Tommy Pham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Leading off for the Padres, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Stand.
A ball and no strikes. Wood has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. The 1-0. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And in steps Manny Machado as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
I completely understand with wanting to be careful with this guy at the plate. He can hurt you in a variety of different ways. But 2 great takes right here. Now you find yourself in a big-time hole. I want to see if he's just going to walk him, pitch around him, or come get him some right here.
Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
First and second now, 1 man out. Out of play off to the right.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Taylor Trammell will be next.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Taylor Trammell. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're up 3-2. In now is Andrelton Simmons, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
Andrelton Simmons.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. Two and one. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 2-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Here comes the first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And that misses for ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
smoke on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle of innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knee.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 6-3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Luis Perdomo, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo.
Into the box, Luis Robert, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 6 and the Padres 3. New inning set to get underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's 6 out.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Romine is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Jurickson Profar digs in next, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in now, Colton Welker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Back goes Grisham. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 7, Austin.
Digging in, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. The bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll. Striding in once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and a strike.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got a full count. 3-2.
Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Hit out towards second.
Moncada fields it cleanly.
And there's out number 2. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3.
7th inning, correct.
Jose Castillo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 65, Jose Castillo.
Yohan Moncada will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Yohan Moncada.
Now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Castillo, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
The 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Number 31.
Jock Peterson will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And now a pitch on the way. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the designated
Striding forward now is the DH, Eloy Jimenez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Nope. Inside. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They still lead it 6-3. Brustar Graterol has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Brustar Graterol.
Now batting, David Fletcher. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, here's the pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batter, the center fielder,
digging in, Trent Grisham. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Moncada has it on to first, and the Padres threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Trey Wingener is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. Full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Grisham to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. 8th home run on the season for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Alex Colomé is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 50, Alex Colomé.
In now, Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Colomé, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now back.
Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. Fouled off. The 1-2. Popped up. Romine has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Manny Machado now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
San Diego down to their final strike. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Dylan Betances takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
68. Dylan.
Digging in to try it again, David Fletcher. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is.
All 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here it comes. 2-0. In there. 2-1. Grounded to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-4 the outcome today. The Chicago White Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Alex Wood earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Luis Patino struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score